Alright guys, here's a video that I've been thinking about doing for a while about the Chauvet Freedom Sticks. The Freedom Sticks from Chauvet. Great little light system for DJs, mobile DJs. I guess you can use them for other applications too if you want it for like club or something like that. But it's 4 sticks in the back. And these sticks do some funky things. The lights are pretty cool and pretty funky. I'm going to back it up a little bit so you guys can get a look at this. I got 3 of them turned on. I'm going to turn the master on, which is the one in the corner over there. And then I'm going to let you guys take a look at these and see how they work. And they're all battery and they're wireless. Works with this remote. So we're going to get into this remote. Those lights, the master's on the corner over there, that one with the rubber band around the bottom. And I'll let you guys take a look at that. Okay, so we got them going. They have several different shows. I think it's like 32, 33 different shows. Maybe, no, probably 34 or 5 shows that you can do with these sticks. Just imagine these sticks in front of your DJ setup when you're doing your rigs. And I have used these on DJ gigs before, and I actually really like them. So I'm going to go through a couple of these and let you guys take a look at it. I'm going to dim the lights and let you take a look at it from that. I'm just going to let them do what they do. Alright, lights are dim. I'm going to get over here with this remote control. I don't know if you still can see that. But with that remote control, operate the lights. That's another show. Okay, here's another one. There's a different show. And they do have numbers on them. The numbers are at the bottom. They read out that you can read them and you can get them. You can also dim these, brighten these, do them one at a time. You can do a lot with these lights, and they're really cool. You know, excuse me, for your mobile DJ setup. There's a really sweet lights. Just watch these and enjoy. Here's another pattern coming up. That's a different pattern. Okay, I'm going to change it now. Another different pattern. And someone did say that you could DMX these, but I'm not quite sure how you would DMX them. Not quite sure how you would do that. That's the same pattern as before, okay? That's the same show. Now this is a different one. I'll let you know when. That's a different one. Like I said, you can dim those lights. You can have them all red. You can have them all green, all blue, all red, green, blue, and what else in there? I think they just are RGB, but there's different colors. You can see the pinks and the greens and the ambers and whites and so on and so forth. Let's go to another pattern. That's a different pattern there. Like I said, I believe it's 34 to 36 of these patterns and programmed into the lights. And the cycle of the batteries, the life of the battery, I was on the show and the battery life on these things were incredible. I let them run all night, did some patterns on it, and they just ran. The batteries lasted, and I took them out for another show. Ran for another 5 or 6 hours, and so they can run probably 10 to 12, 14 hours on the same battery. This is a different pattern. And you can set these up, you know, in a room, in different areas, and they'll all sequential work with each other. Okay, that pattern, here's another pattern. They have strobes on them too, they flash, they dim, they brighten, they cycle through. It's actually, you know, and it has pretty good light to it too. They're pretty bright. If you want to do it with fog, I did them with fog, and they really look good in fog as well. Another pattern. Here's another pattern. Okay, that's the same pattern. I'll let you know every time I change it, so you can see the different patterns that they'll do, or the different shows. Okay, that one looks to be pretty close to that, what it is. Here's another pattern right here. That's a different pattern. You can change the speed of that, where they can drop faster or slower. So they just keep dropping like that. And I think they do it again with different colors. Let's see what happens. I know I've seen one pattern that does that. They go up, yeah, and they drop a different color now. These things are absolutely incredible. Great light. They're really bright. That's the green. Let's see, I think it might drop a blue. Yep, there's a blue. I'm not sure what it's going to drop after that. It might go right back to the red. Let's find out. Let's see what happens after the blue. Oh, it's kind of a, what is that, like a light blue, a sky blue kind of? It changed a little bit. It may look white on the camera, but that's kind of a sky blue. And this is kind of a pink. So it's dropping different colors. You know, we've seen the red, the blue, the green, the sky blue. Now this is kind of a pinkish. See what it drops after this. Let's see what color. Some of these shows are new to me. I've never seen them as, you know, I'm seeing them as you're seeing them. This is a lighter green than the other one. This is lighter, it's green. So I'm seeing some of these shows for the first time as they are being, as it's being taped right now. So I see them, you see them. And that one is a white one. All right, so you get the idea with that. It kind of just dropped different colors here and there. Like I said, you could change the speed on that. I'm going to go to a different show. Let me see what it does first after this. Same show. All right, it went back to the red. So it cycles through about 6 colors. This is a different one, different show. It's just flashing through a red pattern. That's kind of neat. Some good ambience and light. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this red. I'm not the red. I'm just gonna get out of this pattern and go to another. All right, this is a different pattern. It, one by one, lights up the lights. The room gets brighter and brighter, and colors started to change. Red, green, kind of a Christmas color. Okay, let's go to, well, let's see what else it does with this one. Because the patterns go on for a while and I'm cycling through them, so I'm trying to get through them kind of fast for the sake of the video. But as you can see, now it's changing to different colors, green and white and blue. Right, next pattern. Okay, kind of a flashing through one color to the next. Okay, next pattern. This one cycles up, red, green so far. Green, red, next pattern. This one's going down. Okay, I'm going to go to the next pattern. Next one, this one's going up again. And what's it going to do, something different? I'm sure it's doing something different, I'm just not quite sure what it is. Next pattern. Up and down. Okay, next pattern. Okay, all different colors in there. The red, the green, the blue, the amber, the white. All different colors in that show. And you can see how it illuminates off the wall there, kind of give you like an uplighting look to it. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Next pattern. This one kind of falls up with the colors. I think that's one that I had just sitting in front of my booth. It was either that one going up or down. I think they were going up like that, and the colors just keep changing. Pretty sweet. Okay. You see what that's like. Let's go to the next pattern. It's kind of a flashing colors on all different ones. Wow, that's kind of sweet too. Okay, let's go to the next pattern. They're all going up, changing colors. Flashing, went out, come back, different colors. And yeah, so you see this is pretty sweet, basically. These lights are pretty nice. I was kind of skeptical when I first bought them, but you know, you always are. When you first buy something, you're skeptical. You're not quite sure how it's going to work out. You know, especially if you spend a lot of money on these things and it's your first take or your first look at them. So I just bought these just by seeing them online, basically. Next pattern. I think I changed it. Yeah. And you change it with the remote. This is the remote here. Change it with the remote. And I'm just hitting the plus and minus button just to change it. I'll turn the lights on, let you guys see this in a second. Let me do that right now. Lights on, you still can see still got pretty good light on them too. They still have really good light coming up them. But anyway, you see that show that it's running right now? What I'm going to do is just hit the plus button. Got to aim it at the master is the one in the corner there. See if it changes. All right, let's see. I don't think it changed, but you aim it up in here. This is where it changes from. So, boom, next pattern. I think that's a different pattern. And then, if you want to do just colors, you can see on the remote, the Chauvet remote, I don't try to focus in on that. There you go. You'll just hit the red and see if the red changes. It didn't change from here, so I'm going to get a little closer. Hit red. That's red. So you can get them to stay, or you can get them to move if you wanted to. You can get them on sound active. You can get them on, they can be auto mode or sound mode. I had them on auto mode before. I'm going to change the color to yellow. It's not really a yellow, but that's what they have it color mixed as a yellow. It's kind of more greenish. Here's a green. That's green. To blue. That's blue. Red, some amber red kind of thing. It's more amberish. This is supposed to be the purple. Not that purple, but it's supposed to be purple. Here's another kind of a purplish. Didn't see much of a change. Just kind of yellow. Now that looks a little yellow. That looks yellow, more yellow than the other stuff. And then you can do blackout. See the remote. You guys that are familiar with the Chauvet remote, I think it's the universal remote. Anyway, blackout is up here. Auto mode is up here. Sound is up here. The strobe, speed, sensitivity, and the percentage. Let's see what strobe looks like. If we can make this strobe. Hang on, I don't think that's, it's going to auto. And I got to figure out how to work the remote myself, so I am learning this remote myself. This remote. But you can see, and I'm sure people, you're familiar with this remote if you have ever seen the Chauvet. There you go. Blackout, auto, strobe, speed, sound, sensitivity, fade, percentage manual, red, green, blue, amber, UV, W, which is white, the plus and minus, the numbers 1, 2. Those are the colors you see are the colors that you can hit, and they'll automatically come up. So the red is here. See if I can get the red to operate from where I'm standing. I want to see if I can get to change to red. There it is. I'm going to see if I can get it to change to blue. And I'm over here behind by the camera. Gotta have a perfect line of sight to that thing. Seems like the master, which is an infrared remote, so I guess it has to be, you know, you probably want that master close to you, so you can make the lights do what they want to do, or do what you want them to do. But anyway, that's the video. For the fire sticks, comes with this handy case, easy to carry. I have to say that case is about 5.5 feet tall. So the sticks are probably about the same. The 4 sticks fit inside that case. And let me see something here. Just put a show on while we're talking about these. So they fit inside the case, pretty nice and neat. Have the little platforms that they kind of got little weighted platforms. Those screw onto that, and they fit into the bag, come apart, carries pretty easy. Maybe 10 pounds at the tops for that thing. I just want you guys to take a look at this. I've had these for a while. I've used them on a few shows, and I really like them. And I just wanted to share it with the DJ community, let you guys see what they look like, and see if it's something that, you know, DJs out there might want to get their hands on if they like them. I think they're pretty neat. I like them. They offer a pretty good visual for your DJ setup. Easy to set up, battery operated, quick and fast, and you don't have to run any cords or wires or anything like that and plug them in. And you can set them anywhere in the room you want, and they'll all respond as long as you are able to operate the master. Anyway, like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to enter into that. Everybody that subscribed to the channel will be entered into the drawing to win the Android projector. I think there's a camera, a home camera for you, and some headphones, and something else was in there. So anyway, like and subscribe to the channel so all the DJs around the world can find these videos and get some information on this light.